Latino music.
Hold on,
I don't
hold
know
on. You said you
what
only
they
like
rap
Afro beats when, Orlando?
when I could imagine a shorty shaking that ass to
I
Well,
hate
all
this
right
nigga.
then.
it.
Where's Dino?
I don't know who Dino is, but yeah. Welcome to the Now It's That podcast.
I knew that he was every time
Yep, yep.
it's,
Fucking segue.
that nigga gonna segue some shit. That nigga's a
A
segwayer.
seguer.
Hey man,
Yeah.
it's your boy Pod God Jai Almighty, aka the Segway King, apparently. And I'm here with my good friends, Labor Day boys. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we got Duff, Black, and coming back from hiatus,
Mm,
Lando. He re-upped his
mm,
deal with the NIT crew. So, 360 spinning. Y'all introduce yourselves, man.
Hey man, it's Duff man. You already know what's going on. The one and the only, ready to pod and ready to, beat some ass in 2K. You can watch us lose. So how about that?
Gang, gang, gang. It's your boy Black. Back with another one. You feel me? It's a good day. My Ravens play today, so I'm in good spirits. What it do?
Hey
What it
yo,
do,
you know who it
Steven?
is? The stunner, the shiner, the nigga who can sweet talk your girl out for draws. It's Lando, aka K Rock, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl, right here, right now. Ready for another one.
Why that sound like a BET like intro or some shit, dog?
I'm
Like he
not
was about
gonna
to
lie.
host 106 in Park or some shit. The fuck is wrong with this nigga?
I would I would love to see Lando sweet talk a bitch out of her drawers.
I
I would
really
love
would
that
love
too.
to see that, like so much.
That is probably the funniest shit ever.
Not saying that it's not doable, but I want to
No,
see
no,
you.
no. I just
I want to go about
like the
see go.
process of
Yes,
it.
I just
I
want to see
want
the
y'all to see
process.
it.
I want to see the process.
Cause every time that I've been around Lando talking to a girl, the process wasn't. It was never sweet talk. He never was saying anything sweet. He was he was yeah. It wasn't sweet. It was definitely I am Detroit nigga. If you play with me, I'll shoot you type shit. Not to the girl, but just that's the vibes that he was giving every time he talked to a
That's
girl.
all I
So
know. Mm-mm-mm.
that's all
Damn.
you know? Right, right,
That's all I
right.
know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
How you feeling, fellas? How you feeling, man?
Man, like you said, it's Friday. I mean, not Friday. Why the fuck I said it's Friday? Maybe it's because the whole fucking Nia Long situation that, Friday was on my mind. Maybe we had to get into that a little bit,
Ah,
you know?
Oh, y'all boys learn how to segue. What class y'all go to?
yeah, we
Hey,
went to
man.
Segway University.
Yeah,
But
segue.
before we get started, before we get started on that, man, I just want to give a two special announcements. Shout out to Kai Cenat. He's with AMP. He's a black Twitch streamer. He has recently become the most popular Twitch streamer with over 80,000 subscribers on Twitch. So shout out to him. We love whenever black people do great shit here, right?
That
So
boy, he's been grinding too. Like
facts,
that was a special ass moment. I felt that shit. I kind of looked at the video a couple times. I just felt it. You know what I'm saying? You just love when a nigga like you know what I'm saying put in the work and reap the benefits.
So what
And
happened in the
specific,
video? I didn't see it.
nothing. You know,
Didn't hit
just
the
yeah,
list.
it was
celebrating.
just a celebration.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
But it was just inspirational. You feel me? To
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can get there one day, man.
Yeah,
big
And
facts.
for
another
sure.
announcement that want to put out. Happy birthday to my Spelman sister, Michaela.
Hey, shout
So
out Michaela.
shout out
yeah,
you if you tune
Kayla.
in. You feel me?
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out
The
Michaela
real
and her
one.
twin brother Miles. You know what I'm saying?
That's my
Facts.
boy.
Shout out to the nations. Yes, they have the
Real
very
shit.
cool ass last name.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
lit.
the Nations Plus on to some of the best moves, man. Shout to them.
Facts. But
Definitely
speaking of
is.
the nation, let's go to the nation of infidelity. That was a
Yeah,
bad segue. I ain't even gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was a nasty
That
one.
Man, you have
that
to roll
nigga
with it.
didn't pass
That
that
was a nasty
class.
one.
That's
But we
all.
here. But we here now.
Roll with it.
But we are here. All right. So if you don't know, in the news, legendary Hall of Fame black actress Nia Long is engaged or in a relationship or married to, no real clarity on that, to up and coming star Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka. And recently, Ime Udoka has been suspended by the Boston Celtics for the upcoming 2022-2023 season because he has violated team conduct policy by having improper personal conduct with another member on the staff. Now, people are saying that it was a consensual relationship with the woman. Some people are saying that he made inappropriate comments. It's no real clarity of what's necessarily going on, but what we do know is it was some kind of affair that was going on, and so because we don't have all the information, we're not gonna give you a breakdown here of true reporting. What we're gonna do is highlight the jokes, because boy, did
Where there's
niggas
some
go
jokes.
off on this shit, bro. So Black, I know that you're the most social media active out of all of us, man. Just kind of give your take about like the situation and what happened and what the streets were saying about this.
man. The streets was a little divided. Not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? We had our two sides. The the how could you cheat on Nia side? You feel me? And the nigga, what you mean side? You feel me? And I think that was just a very interesting, you feel me, dichotomy. You feel me? Because I could very and I don't condone cheating. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone cheating. But I don't understand all the way the how could you cheat on Nia Long. Don't get me wrong, she's bad as hell. But I'm just like, do you know how long them seasons is? You feel me? Like I feel like that's how he can cheat on Nia Long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas be
It's
Excuse me.
niggas be cheating on a bag of
so
chips. Like cheating with a bag of chips sometimes.
that
Like
is that
niggas
is
be
true.
crazy. Niggas be crazy. So I'm just like that
This is
was
a
really the
debate.
biggest debate. A lot of the jokes was funny as hell. I think that Kanye West, Nia Long skit that they did for his music video was hilariously funny for how that um made his relevancy in this conversation. The jokes were everywhere. People were making them. People were flying. Um, and boy, whatever the hell Matt Barnes heard, that shit kind of spooked me. I don't know. So yeah, that's my take.
So I'm gonna go on the limb and say, like Black said, people are like, oh my gosh, how can you do this to Nia Long? She's so bad, blah blah blah. Now Nia Long is fine, and definitely one of the finest human beings on planet Earth. Whenever she fucking was younger, it was amazing. But in my opinion, bro, like if a person's gonna do some shit, it doesn't matter how fine you are. It doesn't matter how great your personality is. If a nigga wants to cheat, he gonna cheat. So no matter if you're Nia Long or whoever, it doesn't matter how fine you are. And I feel like certain girls think it matters. Like, oh, I'm just the baddest bitch on planet Earth. I can never get cheated on. Don't yeah, you could definitely get cheated on. It doesn't matter if you're Nia Long, if you're famous, if you're super attractive. It doesn't matter. But to the whole how could this possibly come about thing, I'm not gonna give it to the season's long, so that's just reason to go do that. Hell nah. But like I think people mention like work bays and all that bullshit. Ime might have had a little work bay, and him and Nia, they might have been, arguing about some shit. She probably arguing about the best man, the third best man, somebody else getting married and shit. She would come back home, had a little attitude and all that, and then fast forward, Ime said enough. You being you we not getting along, so fuck it. I'm about to go fuck with this little shorty at work, that fucking with me right now. So that could have been how the shit happened. I'm not giving that nigga any passes, but hey, anybody can get cheated on. Nobody's that special to where that shit can't happen to you, even if you one of the top actresses or actors on planet Earth. It's tough.
Yeah, I honestly feel like I'm kind of split between two camps because as someone who just really loves and admires film, you know, in the '90s, Nia Long was the it girl. She was like the black girl next door. She was America's sweetheart, in my opinion. So how can you just cheat on America's sweetheart like that? You fucking foreign nigga. Like,
wait,
not to say
wait a
that being a
second.
foreign
Wait a
Hey, the
nigga
second.
is
NIT
wrong.
podcast does not
Yeah,
approve any form
No,
of
no, no.
xenophobia whatsoever.
No, no, no,
All
no. No, I'm
intellectual
not saying you.
properties are respected to all
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
intellectual
nigga,
thoughts
No,
and
she
no,
said
no,
she
opinions
no. For
on
sure,
behalf
foreign.
that
for
of the
sure.
host of each person's own mic. They do not reflect the thoughts of NIT or to a Living Enterprise brand whatsoever. Thank you. Go ahead, Leno.
Yes, yes, of course. I did not say foreign nigga as if being a foreign nigga is bad, but it does
Right.
kind of come to that misogynoir aspect of the black community in which we're just like, can someone who I guess didn't perceive Nia Long in that sense, if someone who didn't watch Friday growing up or someone who didn't see her films or something, would they look at her the same way as someone who grew up seeing Nia Long as a black it girl? Like
So,
I'm saying, is that dynamic make her a little bit less of, seeing her through a certain kind of lens because he's not American. I was just curious
so
about that
basically, you
aspect of
so
it.
basically you want whoever Nia Long is with to basically be a fanboy of her.
Of course not. I'm just saying, could the aspect of him, I guess, not growing up to seeing Nia Long in the certain lens that a lot of Americans did, contribute to him seeing her as someone who he could fuck around on? That's just my whole thing. Not to say that there's
Well,
anything wrong with their relationship or anything, or that he hates black women. I'm just saying, like, the dynamics of it being a relationship between two people in different countries makes it kind of interesting.
I think if to be honest, if you're fine and again, I don't know where this nigga's from, but if you're fine in fucking Alaska, you're probably you might be fine everywhere else. I think fine for at least for how I kind of uh, go by my metrics, fine is kind of universal. So if you find somewhere else, you still find in the United States. So with Nia Long, you can tell that, and even if you don't know her acting status, you can probably look at her and be like, yeah, she can get damn near any nigga she wants. So I don't think that him really not knowing her acting prowess kind of led to that whole situation taking place. Like again, it doesn't
I
that
mean,
shit. And even if he does know, who the fuck cares if a nigga really wants to do some
A
fucked up
nigga was
shit? He
born in
going.
Portland, so let's stop giving him the foreign
he's
thing. That
born in
nigga,
Portland.
Man, this
Holy
yeah,
is
that
shit!
nigga
that's
It's
from
just his
Portland.
crazy
name.
as
Yeah, that nigga from
He's from
Portland.
Portland, so he's just a
Yeah,
Portland nigga.
I
Oh
mean,
man,
he could
Ime,
be
you
like
fucked
a
up,
second.
dude.
I think he was like a second or third generation Nigerian, but
That
yeah,
means nothing. Ime, you fucked up, dude.
shout out
yeah,
Nigeria.
that
Shout out
nigga was
Brandon.
born in Portland in the '70s. Like
I was
he
wow,
he
yeah, yeah.
he
So
was
you were
there. He saw
here.
Neil alone. He know.
He came up on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
like
Okay,
could.
so
Yeah.
okay, so fuck the last like 10 minutes of whatever I just said.
he
Okay,
was like,
so
yo,
here's how
because
I feel about it.
he tried to give
Here's
the
how I feel.
form back.
Wow, I gave him a foreign badge. Oh my god,
He
man,
think he
I
good for
would never be
Portland.
able to work in foreign relations now. Holy shit, Orlando's canceled. But okay, let's get besides that. Okay, so how I feel about it is that cheating is so nuanced that I can't really come up with a reason to cheat because I don't know the relationship. Because a lot of times, men are attributed to cheating because they were just horny or something, or because some girl made him feel real big and powerful, while his wife just kind of looks at him as the man I've been with for 20 years.
Woman cheat too.
So
Everybody cheats.
yeah,
People cheat
everyone
because they want
cheats.
to cheat.
You
There's
never
no
know.
real justification. It's just,
It
you know.
could it could be anything.
Right.
It could be
You
anything.
just
We don't know what's going on
yeah.
in the relationship. I don't even know how she
Right.
feels about the shit, frankly.
Right.
She said she was caught off guard.
They could have an open relationship. We never know.
For
Nah, she
all we
said it was
know.
an affair. She
An
wholeheartedly
affair is
said
an
it was an
affair.
affair. Yeah.
We know that one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we know it wasn't too open, but yeah.
It was an affair. It's
Facts.
affair. So like, okay,
Nefarious is
I
crazy.
guess, I hope, I don't know. Like, I kind of hope he's not out of the game here because Boston had a really good season last year, and I want to go to
Yeah,
more
we
of these
kind of need
games
that
and
nigga.
see good basketball.
All
So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, just to kind of progress the conversation here, I kind of if he gonna cheat, he gonna cheat. That's his business. You know what I'm saying? I
mm,
personally can ever see myself cheating, but I mean, some people cheat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think the whole oh my gosh, he cheated on Nia Long. Like Beyonce got cheated on, and if you want to talk about it girl, that's the it girl of
Yeah,
like
that's probably
across.
a
That's as it girl as you're gonna get.
yeah,
So if she
yeah,
got cheated
basically.
on, and probably like buku times, because I mean, for you to have a whole album about it, it wasn't just like one time.
it was Hove. It evens out a little bit more with that situation.
I
What does
mean,
that mean? What does that
Yeah,
mean?
because
because
look,
I
but
mean, it's
look,
Hove.
It's
look.
Hove.
Even
He's
though
like the
Nia
most
Long is
powerful
more
black man in
famous
the
than Ime
world,
Udoka, nigga is he was
and
a
NBA
former
player.
professional basketball player and is a basketball head coach. I mean, he got some cash to him. I'm just saying. I'm not saying money
Yeah,
gives you a license to cheat, but you know,
Hell no.
you
No,
gonna
I was
talk a
just
little
saying.
differently.
yeah.
if
True. For sure.
you got some cheese on you. But I think the fact that we know why he got in trouble, I don't like that part. I think the Boston Celtics really kind of fumbled that, and
Yeah.
because we've seen other people in sports, where it just be like they're suspended, conduct detrimental. They got fired, conduct detrimental, and it might come out years later. You know what I'm saying? On like a doc or something like that, or they leave it up to speculation. But the Celtics just flat out and said he had a relationship with a female staff member, and then people were all right. So whenever you say that, of course, the internet is going to like dig and say who are Celtics female staff members, and I feel bad for one woman. She caught a lot of stray insults because it was like, how the hell could you cheat on Nia Long with her? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't fair.
she
It
she probably
wasn't
at
fair.
home with her boyfriend talking
Like
about
she was
what the
just
fuck.
chilling, and then she looked on the internet, and then she just got a bunch of people calling her ugly.
She looks so wholesome on her gram too. I'm like, I mean, I know her family is probably like praying that she beats this case.
And I'm not
Yeah.
gonna cap. Didn't you call her phony because of that?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I'll stand
Yo,
on.
you taking the off wax conversations on wax? Crazy.
Nah,
Hey,
that's crazy.
hey,
But
That's
look,
hey.
crazy,
I
nigga.
didn't say she was phony. I just said she was.
Hey,
She's not Nia
hey,
Long.
nah,
Okay,
She's not
okay,
nah,
Nia
maybe
Long.
nah.
That's the thing. She's
Nah? What
not
the
Nia
fuck was that?
Long.
Nah, what the
That's all.
what the
Yeah.
fuck does that mean?
She's
Yeah,
not
That
Nia
yeah.
Long.
You know what I'm
She's not
saying?
Nia
Like,
Long, bro. It's
okay,
cool.
well, hey, okay, maybe this is we're venturing into not good territory. But if if that nigga did cheated, what? Well, he did, I guess. But since he did, what girl or what woman would you see and be like, okay, I
Ice Spice.
kinda bro, no. I'm tired of this. If niggas see a light skin with a fat ass and they just fall in love and hey,
Whoa, you're not about to put
don't talk
that on
about
my
my past.
jacket.
Don't talk about my past. This isn't about me. I'm
You're not
talking
about to
about you
put
right
that on
now.
my jacket. You're not about to put that on my
Yeah,
jacket.
nah. Yes, I
I
am.
have
Nigga sees a light skin with a fat ass, and he just,
hey,
oh, nah, Ice
hey,
Spice, Ice Spice. This nigga has said Ice Spice every day
he
for the
definitely
last
has
5
found
days.
three
well,
different
yeah, because
partners.
I thought that she was feeling me.
Nah.
Munchie.
Hey, is email a munch?
Uh,
No, I
I
don't see
don't
it.
know about all that, but boy, his career is munched. I'll tell you that.
I see
Yeah,
what
dude
this
is
nigga
fucked,
tried
dude.
to do.
Yeah, his career is munched.
But
I
yeah,
think
to
he'll be
kind of circle
fine.
back,
He'll
like,
be
how do y'all
fine.
feel about necessarily how the Celtics handled this whole situation? Honestly, like with them releasing the details of why he got suspended. Like personally, I think they could have just said that conduct detrimental, he's out for the season, and not say anything. Black, I know you mentioned that you was like, oh, that shit was gonna get out anyway, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah,
I think the only reason that it's out is because his partner is a celebrity. If he was dating, like I said, if he was dating Nia Jackson from around the corner, you know what I'm
Nia
saying?
Jackson.
I don't think we would have known that this nigga was fucking on the Celtic
that's
girls.
and that's why
Imagine
I
Nia
really felt like it
Jackson.
was going to get out because it's like, this is a unique situation where you have both ESPN and TMZ reporting on the same shit. It's like too much, and the shade room. It's too much messy crossover. Somebody was going to figure out this story, whether it was an NFL official or a TMZ gossip, gossiper. You feel me? I, I think I think that the Boston Celtics could have definitely handled this differently, but I really don't see a world where this story doesn't eventually leak. Um, but no, I do agree with you because, like, I mean, I feel like how they have handled it at this point has caused for a even messier turn of events. And I'm not saying out the woman that said it like to embarrass. I mean that was involved to embarrass her. But at the end of the day, it's like you do have to pick a side of the fence if you are going to say what happened. You know, you probably should say who it is, so it's not a bunch of speculation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to protect the women in your organization, people are going to try to find every single woman in the organization. They literally did try to look up every single woman in the organization and did process of elimination. And I'm sure that probably hurt a lot of people's feelings, honestly speaking. And it could have been handled just, more strategically. Maybe they haven't been in too many of these situations and they just fumbled the bag. Honestly, it didn't seem like there was much thought, and I think it's only probably going to get worse in terms of how they handle it as more unfolds.
People have too much time on their hands because people really investigated this whole situation and found the amount of
Well,
female staff members.
the
Like,
NBA
nigga,
gave us nothing though.
can y'all do something?
Like if you looked at the article on the NBA's website when it happened, they just said that he was in an affair with a staff member. Well, they just said he had a relationship with a staff member. Frankly, I kind of found out that he was Nia Long's husband like last week, basically from this incident. So like,
I
yeah,
mean,
they
that's
gave
when
us
it came
nothing.
out.
Yeah,
Well, just to put a bow on it, man, let's hope Neil won't take you back, cause boy, that's a ain't too many of them. Ain't too many of them running around. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't too many Neils running around. So you definitely
Or
got
his
like he was getting daps in the locker room like pretty much every time she came to the games. You
Oh,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
They'd be like, "Hey, yo,
pretty
coach,
much.
I see you doing your thing, my boy." You know what I'm saying? Like, So hopefully it works out. Don't. I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not one of those people that be like, "Oh, tell niggas don't cheat again," and blah 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 blah. Because 9 times out of 10, people stop cheating because they got caught, not because they felt the way. So cheat better. If you gonna cheat, I don't condone cheating. I don't cheat. I've never cheated on anybody. I probably never will. But if I do, you're not gonna find out. Um,
Yeah,
you want me to lie?
I don't know. I was about to
so
say I don't know whoever successfully took that to the grave, but whoever successfully took that to the grave, then
a
tough
lot of
luck.
people have probably successfully took cheating to the grave.
To the grave,
It
bro.
can't be that hard to not know. It can't be that hard to not find out who you fucking.
No.
It's only, or you could just deny and be like, hell nah, she crazy.
No. Why would I?
I mean, how many times has
No.
that worked?
Nah, not
That
Ladies,
enough.
hell nah, she's
Shit.
crazy.
ladies,
I
trust your
don't
Not
think.
enough.
man. Men don't lie about that kind of thing.
Nah.
But yeah,
Ladies,
final
trust
thoughts
me.
on it. Hey, he may do better. Report came out that it was actually an affair with one of the president's wives, so that's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I kind of want to give you a high five for that. You fucking your boss's wife, but
That's crazy.
I
That's
wouldn't condone it. But
borderline.
I mean, if you could get it off, which he kind of did for a minute, they got caught on the ring cam. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
So
actually
That's
the
the most
worst way
old people
possible.
way to get
He
caught cheating.
he probably thought that they probably thought that they had every like hole sealed as far as to how they could possibly get caught, except the ring cam, and then that's how they
yeah.
got caught. That's actually
Yeah.
like they
That's
took every necessary precaution except the ring cam.
That
That's
burner
so
phone was
ass.
not enough, my boy.
I know they mad as fuck. That's tough.
ring cam, dog.
Sucks for that nigga. But yeah, I care but don't care as long as well shit. I can't even say as long as he's still our coach because I'm a Celtics fan. But marriage and all that is more important than my basketball season
I
technically.
mean, niggas ain't married to us, so go
Not your
crazy.
marriage.
Yeah, it's not your
Yeah,
marriage.
yeah,
Like, go
yeah. I
crazy,
know.
my
I'm
guy.
just saying, just
And
just like
this might put Nia Long on the market. So if this podcast ever blows up, You know what I'm saying?
Remember who defended her the most?
Oh, that was you. That
Yeah,
was
was
you.
you. That was you. The
Yeah.
xenophobe, the foreign nigga.
It's
Nia Long, he don't
Hey,
like
yeah.
Afro beats.
in my defense, foreign is like a positive connotation. A foreign car, a foreign
Nah,
woman.
nah, not.
Right. That's
Wow,
not how you
wow.
use
So
it.
wow. So foreign women are.
Yes.
It was what you're saying. Foreign women are better than
American black women?
American
Wow.
black women. That's what you're
Wow,
saying.
Orlando. That's
Ain't no
crazy.
regrets
Wow.
for
What a
most niggas for
fucking
this.
coon.
Wow.
Nah, that's
Whoa.
nah. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. But on
That's
to other niggas that's into some crazy shit. Yeah, let's put some heat on the whites now. Adam Levine. Yo. Yo. This
I need
dude.
a.
Nigga was
Yeah.
on.
What happened?
Alright, so
He's on some
essentially,
shit.
long story less long. Adam Levine, uh, pop star, musician. I mean, he's fucking Adam Levine. Everybody knows who Adam Levine is, right?
White guy with tattoos.
Don't just put him down to that because Adam 22 is a white guy with tattoos.
They look pretty similar, and their name is both Adam. So I mean, hey.
Well, Adam Levine has been exposed for being a nasty boy this past week. Used to send flirty texts to his used to send flirty texts to his yoga instructor. Used to be, the bad boy of Maroon 5. Well, recently came out that his mistress, a woman that he used, or his former mistress, the woman that he used to have relations with while he was married with his wife, came out and said that at one time she received a call from Adam Levine and said that, hey, my wife is pregnant. I know we kind of broke things off, but I was hoping if we can name the baby your name. And he went through with it. Adam Levine's daughter is named after his other woman, his side chick.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Comments,
So
Yo,
thoughts,
yeah,
discussions?
yeah. So
Yo,
the crazy part about that whole situation is, like, he could have named her that, and not told the yoga instructor that I'm gonna
no,
name
I don't think
this
this was a yoga
baby
instructor.
after
I
you.
think it was just his side chick. He did have some
Okay.
say he was kind of flirting with the yoga instructor though.
Well, anyway, he could have did all of this without even having to talk to her about that whole situation. So that's kind of odd to me as to why he did that. So, but
eh,
this nigga is top kind of scumbag, whatever the fuck, of the year. That's some crazy ass shit. And is his does he have a wife
Yes.
or is
yeah,
it his girlfriend? Yeah. So
Yeah.
so they're
Yeah,
still
they've been
together
married for a
after
while.
this.
At the moment,
Uh,
we'll see.
more or
I'll
less.
see. See, we
Wow.
continue.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's actually horrible. And I kind this kind of these past actions from these two guys gives women a lot of validation as to why they think niggas, not just niggas, but men
Adam
in
Levine is a
general aren't
Caucasian
the most.
American.
Yes, that I men in
He's a
general
white American
aren't.
male. So
Yes,
I'm just saying.
men in general aren't shit. And I'm not saying that that's true because I definitely, as a man myself, I think we are. But this does not help because that's honestly like you didn't have none of this had to happen. Like why? Like what made you think that that was okay to do in
Bro,
your head? Like let me just go ask this ex girl that I used to fuck on and cheat on my wife with. Hey, can I name my child that I just had with my wife after you? Like what? The logic there is just that's just crazy as fuck to me.
like you know how many names exist that probably would have like helped in his favor, and this nigga picked his side chick's name. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I just feel like she must have had some amazing box.
Nah,
She had
We
to.
can't,
I don't think it's the box.
we can't give
It's
her,
not
we
the
can't
box.
give her that. We can't give her that. I think this nigga is not nigga. Damn, I think this white man is just fucking stupid because, like, how the two things can't be true. Like that shit, she could have put it on him, but I just think
I
the
don't know. I think that
the
might have been the woman that he loved. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean,
Uh,
the one that
no,
got with her.
Men do simply have more passion for
because he was married. Duh, Austin.
So
bro,
you could
it's
just
so
leave
weird.
if you want to give if you
That's
like a
such a
girl
weird.
outside your wife that much to name a child after, and you think that might be his one. Then how
I
about
didn't say
this? How
that was
about you
his
just
one.
divorce your
I
wife
didn't
and
say
just
that was his
fucking
one. He
cut?
might not have a one. I'm just saying he might have loved her, so he just wanted to express his love by naming his child after
He could do that in so many other ways that,
her.
Yes, like literally so many
bro,
other
I
there's
ain't
ways.
got
gonna
to be
lie. I
deep
feel like
worse.
she in the wrong.
How?
Who?
The mistress.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his wife. I
Because
was
he was
like,
already
I
married.
was
He
I
saying
was
was like, how
already
you?
married. He was
I was like,
already
I don't know how you
married.
gonna spin that.
He was already married whenever she was messing with him. So wow, you're messing with a married man?
That
Trash,
is true.
right?
I
That
don't
is
know.
kind of that is yeah.
Nah,
Unless
nah, nah,
he
nah,
could
nah,
have.
nah, nah, nah,
Nah,
nah,
you
nah.
can't. You never. Yeah. Now when you're that famous, you can't lie. So you're right. You're right. You're right. Because they can just look it up.
Yeah, like come on now. It's Adam fucking Levine,
Yeah.
right? Not Zach Levine, Adam Levine,
Right.
right? So yeah, like yeah, you knew he was married, right? And you knew that. What do you gain from telling people this?
Wait. So yeah, that
You're
is true.
You
supposed
gain nothing. You sitting there
Yeah.
crying on the internet for what?
She was crying on it. Yeah. I don't understand what's
Yeah,
her
she was
like
crying on the
upset.
internet
Why? Like why
explaining
are
it.
you upset about this?
And then Adam, like a G, put out a statement. He was like, "Yeah, I did some stuff that hurt my family in my past. I completely regret this decision. Me and my wife working through it. Like a G, 10 toes. He ain't lie about it. Like yeah. So now you have tried to potentially ruin a relationship between a daughter and her mother because every time the wife look at that baby and say your
She gonna
name,
think of.
ah
She
nigga.
gonna
well,
think of.
they're
Yeah, that's
both at
crazy.
fault in that. Like he didn't have to name
Well,
her after.
no, because if the wife never knew, then it would have been cool.
Yeah, but nigga, like you did not
Nah,
have
that
to
nigga's
name.
definitely at fault. Like
No, I'm
let's
not
not.
doing that. I'm not doing
Yeah,
I
that.
let's
think people
not do
giving him
that.
more fault than he needs to get.
No, nigga, he's at
Nah,
fault.
he has that the right amount of
You
fault.
do not have to name your daughter after that woman, dummy. Like you could have named her something else.
Yes, literally anything else.
What if
There's
it's a
literally
nice
like
name? Yo, you don't
there's
have
like
a
an
monopoly.
infinitesimal
You don't have a
there
monopoly on that name. What if it was a nice
he
name? I don't
nah
even know
okay
certain names.
no that could be true, but you didn't have to ask her. Can you know? He said, "Can I name her after you specifically?" He didn't say, "Can I name the child the same name as you?"
It's the
He
same
said, "Can I
thing.
name?"
That's the
No,
same
no, it's
thing,
different.
bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, maybe, well, maybe, well, maybe
Saying
I'm
no,
saying it different.
say if my child was named Jai, right? And coming up to you
That's
and
a great fucking child, man.
coming up to you and being like, yeah, can I name my child after you, Jai, because you're just such a great person, or just saying I like the name Jai and I'm gonna name my child Jai are
But
two
why do
different
you like the
things.
name Jai?
Because it could
Because
be cool, but he didn't say that. He
Because
said, "Can I
God put
name
great
my
because
child?"
God put great people in your life
Okay,
named
all right,
Jai, and
yeah,
it
all
inspired
right.
you.
It is
Yeah, it's like, well, it's
debatable.
like Harry Potter when he named like his kid after like 8 different niggas, Albus Silverus Potter,
Yeah, he
because
was
like he
dick
wanted
eating,
to name
bro.
him
Like yo,
in honor of his sister.
like bro, like bro.
Nah, no bullshit.
It's like you type of shit, bro. Like all right, like we get it. You like the niggas.
Yeah, like like we do it in honor of someone versus the name, then it's different.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't
I
know.
don't think.
And he
Look,
named her
look.
Sumner. Like that's the most like bro Sumner.
Yeah, that name
How
kind
many
of.
people do you know out there
I
named
ain't talking about
Sumner?
nobody's name, but
Like
look.
that's not even like I'm not even going out of
Okay,
my
but I think what we're missing here is the very
That
impressive
that
fact
name is
of
ass.
how he got that off with his wife. Like yo, like how did he pull that name out of thin air? Because like you said, she don't have a regular ass name.
Nah,
Right.
that conversation must have been crazy.
Yo, he really had to come. He had to be talking some shit.
He
He's
came with some
like,
shit.
yo, so I was just thinking. uh,
So
Random
I was
random thought by the
inspired.
way.
I was
Random
inspired.
thought by the way. I don't know
this
where this came
this
from,
name
I was
just
just
but
writing lyrics. I was just writing lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I
I was
just got stuck on
Sumner.
some like summer, but not quite.
Summer.
Summer?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
That's too basic.
It's got too many M's in it, so I just switched it up and put him in there,
Maybe
in there. You know
Sumter,
what I'm saying?
maybe Sumter,
Yeah.
maybe he tricked her into saying the name Sumner herself, and then he was like, you know
Maybe.
what?
You know what? There you
That's
go.
it.
Hey, nah.
That's
If you
it.
did that,
You be like, yo,
dog,
no, this the
bro.
one.
You the worst nigga on planet Earth. If you did that, you make her think
Nah,
that
this
she
the
came with that shit.
one.
He's like, no, you on to something? Yeah, we might
No,
do that.
fine because I was just thinking about Sumner last night.
Last night.
That's
That's crazy. We're really meant to
wild.
be together. We're thinking of the same
Twins.
shit. Twinsies. Nah.
Twin,
Nah.
calling your wife that you
Nah.
cheated on twin.
Nah, he's sick.
Nah.
That's
That's
a sick
crazy as
nigga.
fuck. Oh yeah, nah. I can't defend that nigga too much because this
That's
seems
a
like,
sick nigga, bro. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah,
man, we're
bro.
just highlighting.
But
These are just offer jokes. I would never do this ever.
no, never. That's actually like, to be
Nah,
honest,
that
I
nigga's a
almost
sick nigga.
guarantee you, if we did this, if somebody did this in the black community, that we probably be dead right now, because like there's only certain things that I feel like can happen in
Although
certain
I'm not gonna
communities.
lie, I feel like people do that all the time, in a sense.
You think so?
I think they do. I think they just let it rock because I feel like people, if they have a child with somebody that, let's say that wasn't like their first love, or somebody that is as special, like they got somebody else. I feel like people just in general would do that off the side. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I with a woman and we have a son and she just start coming up with names, I'm gonna feel away because I'm gonna be like, what made you think of that? Who you
I'm not
know?
gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I Yeah, I get that, but yeah, now to see you planting seeds in my head. Now I'm gonna think of that shit about my future wife if she come up with a random nigga name. Like, yeah, I think we should name
Yeah,
our
like if she
child
just come out and say like Coughlin, you gonna be
Quintavious.
like,
Like, nigga, oh
yeah,
nah,
if she
hey
say,
nah. If she come up with that name, I'm
Coughlin,
divorced. I'm
yeah,
divorcing that hoe. I'm not.
yeah,
Oh,
Not
yeah,
it's
me,
Coughlin.
over.
me and her are not together anymore. That's my hardest nemesis.
No,
But
if you come
yeah, I'm not
Augusta
gonna.
and she want to name the nigga Quez, then it's over.
Wait, nigga, what?
Quiz, just
Quiz?
Quiz,
quiz,
yeah.
just
If she
quiz,
wants to
nothing
name a
else,
kid,
just
like,
quiz.
yeah, just literally Quiz.
Or what's that nigga name? Coop.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
hold you. Yeah.
Yeah, if that's it, yeah, we not together after that. But I will say that
I'll do it and she could.
he.
I'll be like, I'll be like, oh, we having a daughter, man. I'll name her like Mooney or something.
I honestly I hate all of my. That's crazy. That's actually hey, if y'all caught what this nigga just said, that's actually hilarious. But but I don't think I'd do that because I low key hate every. Well, okay, I don't hate them, but I don't
You're not a
necessarily
fan.
like. Yeah, I'm not a fan of anybody that I dealt with
But
in
I'm
the
saying, but
past,
I'm saying, like
especially their
you
name,
saying
except
that like right
one of them.
now, but like what if it was just one that just kind of like slipped away? Because niggas love pulling
Nah,
the, like niggas love pulling the. That should have been my daughter. That should have been my son card on bitches. You know what I'm saying? So
niggas
like,
is weird for that. That's weird. That's weird as fuck to me.
Really?
For if you a nigga that
I've
yes,
never.
that should have been
That's
my
new for me.
daughter. That should have been my child. Nigga, what?
That's new for me.
No,
that's not
that's
weird.
weird. That's
That's not
weird.
weird for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Nah, that I no matter how well or whatever a particular person that y'all know does in her life, I would never be like, yeah, that should have been my like
it's
hell
not
no.
weird. I probably wouldn't say it. I used to think that though a couple times. Well, like once. I thought it like once. I thought it like once. But that's because it was my first time meeting a girl, like, cause we still pretty young, right? But this
Yeah,
happened when I think I was like 18. I was like 18, whenever it happened, and that was my first time. It was just like my first girlfriend, where she was with her son, and I was like, oh shit. And then so like I definitely had like that thought, but I don't know. I feel like after a certain age you can't be getting them bars off no more. I don't know. I
no,
feel like
yeah.
at 25
I,
it's
I
certain
feel
shit that you
like
can't say.
the older you get, those bars start to come. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like, say you got like
But
two,
if you do
three
that,
years.
you a sleazeball old nigga. That's just like that's stereotypical sleazeball old nigga type verbiage to use. Oh yeah, that should have been my baby. We should have been together type shit. That's like the only thing you can say at that time
have
because
you
you
listened to
old
old
now.
nigga music?
You just have
All
to
them niggas
reminisce.
is sleazeballs.
No,
That's the
no, no.
most
Just
gay.
hear me
Very
out.
true.
Hear me out. I'm not saying to get the bar off to her, but I think it does become more natural. Like, say you start, like, you know what I'm saying, the older you get, like, you might have some people you really, really fuck with. You feel me? Like, it just didn't work out type shit. You see her, you know what I'm saying? Like, with a kid, you like, damn, dummy, we was supposed to have that one. That was supposed to
That's
be.
so crazy to me.
Especially how many
That's so
times that
crazy.
I went raw. Oh man. I mean, assuming
That's
it's a hypothetical. I'm not talking about myself. This is hypothetical. But
I'm
yeah,
not gonna cap. If you did that, that could okay. If you used to do that on a regular, I could possibly see you getting that bar off. But
yeah.
like,
Come
if you're
on,
doing
Yeah,
this
dog.
with
it's
somebody
like
like, if you're doing this with somebody like you were just like, you
If y'all
were
was just, if
maybe
y'all just
talking
kicked
to
it
her
for a
for a while,
little
y'all were
bit,
cool, and
yeah,
you were in love with her, but she didn't like you like that. You getting that
oh
bar
no
off
no
is
no
crazy as
that's
fuck.
that's
crazy.
But
That's
weird.
crazy.
if you were fucking raw and you were
If
actually
y'all
like,
was actually
you know what I'm
together and
saying,
it just like
then
fell apart,
that could have been an actual real deal scenario. So then in that case,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like,
it
if y'all
could have
was
happened.
actually together, then you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
You
yeah,
kicked it
yeah,
off.
okay,
That should have been mine. You know what I'm saying? And then
yeah.
oh, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think that'll hurt worse as a man, like knowing that it's just kind of like the one that you wanted. What if she named her kid after you? Like, I'll feel like
Oh, and I'll be pissed.
I'll feel like some kind of pride,
Oh,
but I'll also feel
I
it'll
mean,
be like pride and pain at the same time. Cause
yeah,
it's
like,
facts,
it's
yeah,
like
facts,
cause I
facts,
would
facts.
just be
a
looking at her
certain
nigga, I'll be like, aha.
I'll be like,
But
yeah,
then,
yeah,
but then I'll
nigga.
be like, damn, that's not Junior. That's not, that's
Facts.
that boy got a
Shoot.
that nigga last name like Hollins or some shit. It ain't my name. I know
Yeah,
that.
ain't my name. Yeah, that's tough though, but still, that yeah, I definitely look at her. I look at her like, why would you do that to me, knowing that I wanted to get with you, but then I look at him like, yeah, fuck you, loser. Like she broke up with me, type shit.
work.
So yeah,
It's like
yeah, it's a love and hate relationship with
it's like a
that.
circle of life type moment. You feel me? I ain't
Yeah.
mad at it.
I don't know. I
Do you
feel like
think?
women.
Do y'all?
I feel like women wouldn't appreciate that as well. I feel like women would take it like completely differently from niggas.
What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Hence Adam Levine.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah,
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 yeah, yeah. I feel like they just kind of hate it. Like, like what the fuck?
yeah, yeah.
Like, nigga, are you serious?
Are you
Are
dumb?
you dumb?
Like,
Are
yo,
you dumb? Like.
I know she said that, bro. I know
Oh
that
yeah, for sure.
happened.
Nah, I don't think that she said that. She was if I'm assuming she's you know what, I'm not even gonna get into the race thing. So but yeah, she probably said that,
But she
you
is.
know. Yeah, okay. So yeah, knowing that, I don't think that's what she said. She probably said something like fuck off or what's some other white saying that they
You
say that's
fucking
just hilarious to me.
asshole.
Yes, Jai. Perfect.
Also, go fuck yourself.
Yes, perfect. Yes, y'all got it.
Get bent,
That's what
I'm
she.
Adam.
not gonna lie to you.
That's
Get
that's what
fucked.
she probably.
Get fucked.
Yes, right. That's exactly what she said. Oh,
I
100%.
I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
lie to
god.
you. Being a part of the African American community, it's so much. It feels so much better that you can say nigga. Like it makes things so much easier when you're trying to, you know, what I'm saying, get something off. Like,
Yeah,
Thanks.
because there's only
Especially,
certain time like a nigga you can like
it's
nigga
only other
really
times that nigga just roll off the tongue. Like,
Yeah.
you can use the word nigga and it could just like really just
Yeah,
make
it
your
could be.
point or whatever you're saying in the sentence that you just said just like emphasized. It
like
just works, man. It just works. Tough. But yeah,
but yeah.
Adam Levine, sicko
So
nigga.
yeah. So speaking of nigga shit, basically the king of nigga shit in hip hop, the baby, he's back,
Oh
and
fuck.
boy, did
Who'd
he
he beat
come
up
back
Oh
now?
with a
boy.
bang. He didn't beat up.
Another one.
Well, it's funny that you said beat up because that's gonna kind of follow into the next track. Actually, do you want to hit that first? Do you want to hit the baby first, or do you want to hit the beat up first? How y'all want to go?
Uh, let's hit the baby first, cause the nigga that got beat up and I don't. Yeah,
He
let's.
got rocked like a baby apparently. All
Yeah.
right, so Black, you the music guy. Enlighten us. What exactly popped off with Mr. Jonathan?
all right. So on Friday, uh, the baby he released his new project. I'm pretty sure it's called Baby on Baby Two, and if it's not, it was Baby on Baby Two in my eye. Um, Not gonna lie, was completely underwhelmed by the project, but there was a track, I believe it was number track 3, called "The Boogeyman," um, in which the baby took the time to tell us that he wasn't going to tell us that the night before Megan claimed that Tori shot her, he smashed, and he smashed her the night before that as well. But he
Damn.
wasn't going to tell us until he told us on this project. So, you know what I'm saying? He tried to create a little controversy. I'm not gonna lie to you, it didn't really work. I think people are kind of off of it. People aren't really giving it that much attention. I think he thought that was going to be like the motherfucking what do you call it, the silver bullet. But
He always tries to find it too. That's the fucked up part about his career,
not gonna lie though,
in my opinion.
what are your thoughts on that? Because I feel like this kind of looked desperate to me, honestly. Like if it felt like
Yes.
he didn't really have shit to come with, so he's like, okay, let me try to get this little
Right.
bar off real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What do y'all think?
It's like he's trying to hold on to a career that's just kind of meh. It almost reminds me of when like he kind of did that like young boy project and it hurt more than it helped. It's kind of like the same thing, and it feels
I totally
desperate. Like I
forgot
feel
about
like,
that.
yeah, right. It's just kind of like he's the type of guy who like won't let shit go, and also I think like kissing and telling, at least in the way that he did, is kind of corny. Like, bro, I don't know.
I completely agree because I was about to say is saying I hit corny. I think that's corny to me because you really don't have to say that shit really ever. So like, especially in this case, he just used it more so for publicity than actually like using it in a time where it mattered because this shit happened hella long ago. So what was the point of saying I hit here? Like there was no point, and you kind of look corny to me. And I
To
feel
get
like
people talking about it.
he, yeah, to get the people talking about it, and like you said, Orlando, I think his career is kind of on the downward trot. So he just has to get people talking about something. But once your career is past a certain point, I don't think you can really salvage too much, or at least take it back to where it used to be. He's not gonna get back to how it was like when that nigga was, when he was featured on that
Baby
J
on
Cole
baby.
song or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that he's not gonna get back to that level, in my opinion. Like I feel like at this point he's just gonna be known for like saying crazy shit and knocking out niggas. I think that's just his persona at this point.
I don't know, man. That shit.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Kissing and telling, corny as fuck. Never been a fan of that at all. I feel like, and it happened so long ago. Like that's the biggest thing.
Right.
Like this happened years ago. Like if you would have said it whenever it came out, it still would have been corny, but you probably would have got the buzz that you was looking for. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
And so like now you just look corny, and the buzz didn't work, and it's just kind of like my nigga. Okay, cool. You had
Exactly. Cool.
That's
sex.
how we all
You
feel
had.
about it.
It's just like
Literally how we
cool.
all
You
feel
fucked up.
about it.
And then why would you say that I didn't want to tell niggas, but then you end up telling niggas?
You tell
So you
niggas.
wanted to tell niggas
Right.
Bro,
that
it was
that's
cringe
why
corny.
because you told niggas, so you wanted to do it.
Like Lando said, I think he was just waiting for like the opportune moment to where it could get him the best amount of traction for saying the shit.
And it didn't work.
So yeah, it didn't
No,
work.
no way.
So
That
now
shit
you just look
corny.
like a corny nigga.
A fucking
So
cornball.
He's like the
Yeah,
right.
worst.
go back to
And it's
beating
like,
niggas up. That led to more publicity.
That was horrible, but still.
I mean,
That
yeah,
nigga might need to just start his own boxing circuit or whatnot. That's the only way I could really see
Yeah, why hasn't
his
he done a celebrity fight
anything
yet?
continue.
Angry
Yeah, maybe he thinks he's above it, but at this point, I don't know if he is. So
I think he's
yeah,
still getting to the bag, but I'm not gonna lie, he
hell
never
yeah,
truly recovered from that Rolling Loud shit where he was like, I
he's
don't know,
yeah.
I don't know
said
what he
that
said.
he
It was
said
just kind of weird.
He
The
said some
Rolling
right.
Loud
He
crazy
said
shit,
shit.
this.
he was talking
Yeah.
about like don't suck dick in the parking lot. And
And talked about HIV, which is, like, bruh,
Yeah,
come on.
I
you
mean,
can't talk about sucking dick and HIV. You can't do that at a concert.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was cancelable, but
Yeah,
it was just more weird and awkward than anything.
I think it's both. Because
He
the,
Because
was
the,
like
the
really
I don't
talking
think
connotation of
about
the people
he was
that
talking
not
canceled him, the
about the gay
LGBT
community.
people canceled him, and I don't think he said anything homophobic. I just remember him saying that don't suck dick in the
it's the
parking lot and put your hands in the motherfucking sky if you don't got
Not so.
AIDS.
no
Brandon
yeah
Brandon did say he did say something about
gay
the
people.
LGBTQ
Correct.
community. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, he did say some
and
homophobic.
also like AIDS is like I mean, that's a very negative connotation because we know what happened in the '80s with that whole epidemic. So it's kind of like it was really
It
insensitive
was
at the
just
end.
completely unnecessary. That's what it
Yeah,
What
was.
happened
Right.
to throw
and
your
also
hands
it
in the
came out of
air?
nowhere.
We ain't got
Yeah,
to spend too much
What
time
happens?
breaking.
What happened to if you got $20 in your pocket? Why niggas can't do that after they shows anymore? Why it gotta be if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot?
Yeah, I know
But that's funny.
they
If
definitely
you,
upped the ante of like,
oh yeah,
The shit that you can
if
put.
you got this then cheer. Yeah, yeah, no bullshit. It
Yeah,
used to be like, yeah, if you
you
got
got
off
a
your
dollar
job
in your
today,
pocket, a 20 in
put your
your
hands up.
wallet. Yeah, or just throw
Now
your
it's
hands
like
in the air. Just cause, just
now it's
do
some
it.
crazy shit.
remember, remember if you with your best friend, say hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
like some shit like that.
yeah.
That shit
But
would be
now it's
cool.
some crazy shit. Like if you got $100,000 right now, put your head like, okay, nigga, like
You got a
I don't have
a
that.
rolly
I
and a
can't do
roll.
that. Yeah, like I can't put my hand up to that right now. Like,
Yeah.
god damn,
oh my
I'm
goodness.
24.
Speaking of, did y'all see that video? A little baby where he was he paid well he was charged to
He was
25,000.
charged 225, but he was supposed to be charged 25, and then he was like, "That's cool," and then he just had it as store credit. Yeah, that nigga got some cheese.
Uh,
Wait,
Nah,
huh?
damn it.
Wait, no,
He
wait,
was at
what?
Icebox. He was at Icebox, and they overcharged him by like he was supposed to be charged 25,000, right? But he got charged 225,000, and then he
that's
was
so
like,
much.
"That's cool, just put it down to store credit."
Nah,
Uh,
damn it.
I don't care how much I got,
The
bro.
way
Hell
I'm
no.
calling the feds to get them niggas shut down. I want them niggas out of my sight.
Nah, facts.
And
Dude,
then
there's a
and then the
and then
nigga had the nerve to ask to tell little baby, yeah, we're gonna just put it on store credit. Like, nigga, can I get my options? Like, what do you mean we're gonna put it as store? No, bitch, put that shit back on my card and we'll talk.
Now, yeah, yeah, now.
yeah.
Like, how do you
Nah,
make a
that was
mistake like that? And he was just like mad cool. I think he was like on like a vape pen or something like that. Also, you got a couple
nah.
bucks.
He didn't even
Yeah.
blink.
He didn't budge, and I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
I
yeah.
strive to make that
young
much.
rich niggas, huh?
But speaking back to I guess more people related to Megan Thee Stallion. Like before we get to that interesting tweet that you brought up, Tory Lanez, his name was brought up in it with the little baby thing, and he recently got into a bit of a scuffle with another rapper nigga, allegedly.
Mm.
Yeah, well I wouldn't even call it a scuffle. Tory Lanez beat up August Alsina, or he jumped August Alsina. That's what August
Allegedly.
Alsina said, allegedly, because August Alsina didn't dap him up whenever they was walking off the stage because August Alsina said that he didn't want to get monkeypox. So
Because
Yeah,
he has a
whatever.
condition that's like makes him apparently more
Oh yeah, I
susceptible to
forgot.
getting
He has
monkeypox.
lupus, doesn't he? Or no, it's not lupus. It's something else
it's some
like
kind of it's some kind of
autoimmune
autoimmune
disease.
thing, yeah, with his
Yeah.
liver. But yeah, so any thoughts on I guess R&B niggas fighting? Does Tory Lanez count as an R&B nigga?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's
he
in.
is. I don't know. I feel like I seriously don't understand how it escalates violence, but you know, unfortunately, like in the hip hop community right now, it seems like almost everything can escalate into violence or worse, death. So like, I just feel like I don't know the situation, but
At
I
least
know
they kept
Tory
it with the
Lanez has a
hands,
habit of being
but
angry as hell.
I guess my follow up question to this would be: are y'all posting about how y'all got beat up or no?
Not at all.
I ain't
I'd
gonna
rather
lie. The
die.
streets
I'm not the one to answer that.
will
So,
never know.
Black.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that was just what's
Black, what
it?
were you gonna say?
Group chat joke that only we got.
I said the streets will never know. Streets will never know if I get beat up. And
But
then
I think I was just gonna say I think it's like again kind of like the baby shit though to try to get his career. He just needs some publicity somehow, some way. Because niggas aren't really listening to August Alsina like that, in my opinion. Unless y'all can tell me if y'all listen to that nigga.
Uh,
But I don't think
af-
niggas are really listening to this nigga right now.
after
Does
that alleged
it?
remix, niggas wasn't about
Yeah,
to listen to that anymore.
I
yeah,
think
probably not.
at a certain point, bro, you just gotta accept your L and just like start like signing like autograph t-shirts on eBay.
The thing though, like niggas make show money, so just like stick to the show money. Like stop trying to be hot. Like just
Like, come
you
on,
have your
bro.
fan base. They stuck with you through that corny ass Jada Pinkett shit. So
Does he have a
It's
fan base
But
still? I don't know
but
anyone who listens
technically
to
he
him.
was right though. He
what you
did
mean? You
sleep
was
with.
like, yeah,
I mean,
but
they did sleep with each other.
he kiss
Cause
and
I thought
told.
he was
He did a
lying.
kiss and
Well, yeah.
tell. Like that's the thing. Like, what was
That
the
was the
point of
worst.
that? And I want to say I called this in 2016, but nobody listened.
No, no, no. Seriously, it was the craziest shit ever. You literally said, "Why is August Alsina dating Jada Pinkett Smith?" And we're like, "What?" And they showed some
What?
Instagram photos, and we just sat on that for like 5 years.
And Jai also called out another famous person sleeping with another famous person, but I don't. We're not gonna get into who it is specifically. But I think you might be right, Jai,
Ooh,
because uh, it's,
text me.
Beyonce.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we
I
don't want to do that.
I think you might be right with that one.
Yeah, Beyonce is definitely sleeping with her husband
Oh
Jay Z.
fuck.
Yep, that's all I said. Beyonce is sleeping with her husband Jay Z. Trying to get us a Rock
Yeah.
Nation deal. Chill.
Yeah.
Chill out. Chill
Yeah.
out, my boy. We ain't talking about that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. But Black, what you said about the tweet with Megan Thee Stallion, so we can get off of this. But I thought the tweet was hilarious.
Oh yeah, nah. I was on Twitter and I had saw somebody tweet that Megan Thee Stallion's career is it looks like somebody wrote it from Empire or something like that. And I just thought that shit was crazy. Cause like the more that I kept thinking about the career, like the more boxes she was checking off the Empire storyline. It's like she got shot by a nigga. Like, cause that's like only some Empire shit that would happen.
I think that actually
Uh,
happened to somebody in Empire.
yeah,
A few people
nah,
got
like
shot, I think.
she had the lower level label that's like still on her ass and won't give her no money from her fucking music and shit like that. She got all these affairs going on. It's like three different affairs going on while in a relationship with a writer, a songwriter. I I'm just like, yeah. Oh, and she's beefing with Nicki Minaj. It's like the
Wait,
quad
she beefing
quad.
with Nicki?
Why should
Why?
beef with
I
Onika?
guess I don't know.
That's dumb.
It's a lot going on in that in the
I
woman
mean, it
rap
worked out for the
community.
last chick did beef with Nicki. So
Yeah, man, a lot going
Uh,
on.
I could literally imagine a dramatized version of all these scenes. She's probably gonna get a really good biopic in like 25 years.
what the fuck? She can come out on TBS?
I don't know. Remember Wendy Williams? Wasn't she producing them?
Oh yeah, on that fucking Hallmark
What was
show
it?
like that. Lifetime.
Lifetime. Lifetime.
Lifetime.
Yeah, if they're
Yeah.
still around, they're probably going. We got some Lifetime execs probably like in someone's ear right now.
Any other topics, my geysers? Football picks of the week.
Uh,
Anything to close out? Feel like we
Did
had a
y'all
very
talk about
entertaining pod.
the people that was getting robbed at Morehouse?
Oh
oh,
What
no.
again?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
like 30 cars were broken into. I had sent it to you.
damn.
Remember?
Yeah, you
Whoa.
did.
Yeah,
That's
they was
crazy.
parking by Purdue. 30 cars got broken into,
In the same
and
night.
they're in the same night. Like people were
Damn.
masked up, breaking in windows and all that,
Damn.
and were just stealing stuff. And they were trying to figure out a solution. Like it got to the point where the students are like, "What are you gonna do?" Like we were thinking, "Oh, it's cool to park outside our cars at Purdue." But because that's where like I used to park, and I'm nothing never happened to
Right.
me. But like it was only a matter of time because it was just like out in the open next to the streets.
Right.
Like so now it's just like, what are you gonna do? It's like, can you make the parking deck free for the students? And because now it's like you could pay for the parking deck, but now it's like, how are we going to make sure that's protected? They had one security guard on duty in that area, and they're normally in front of the gates, not around the whole perimeter. So it's kind of just like, how can I feel safe to leave my belongings out here? They can't guarantee safety for your stuff unless they hire more security or have a better plan of action. So, what are y'all thoughts on that?
I think this is something that I've really been having a problem with Morehouse when I was going there for a long time, bro. Like I used to be like, bro, like there's too many. You know how that area in Atlanta is. Like it's not how it used to be back in the heyday, and all that shit when the black community was more kind of close knit and weren't doing that type of shit to each other. Now, like it's super dangerous. People are getting pistol whipped and shit. Like all like by the gas Lando, you funny as shit. By the gas station and shit like that. God damn, he can't be serious.
Bro, you
Okay,
can't
okay,
talk about a nigga getting
okay.
pistol with it. Take this to be serious.
Bro, because like when
Okay.
I got that call, like what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, damn, niggas got pistol whipped in this hole. But yeah, so there was happening about a gas station, shit like that. You know, John, that could have happened to me and you walking back from
Ooh,
Leroy Place. All okay, nah, I'm not saying pistol whip. I'm just saying we could have got
all right.
robbed and all that shit by whoever when we were walking back from B-Roy crib drunk and shit all the time. Like we used to stay doing that, not worry. So luckily nothing happened to like us and shit. But like this is something that's really happening in that part of Atlanta, and Morehouse hasn't done shit about it. Like the security, in my opinion, is not better since I've been there, last been there. The just like the access to be able to get on campus is not as strict as what you would fucking think. It's just a lot of shit needs to get done with that school, and I just feel like we're paying or we used to pay all this fucking money to go there,
Oh,
and
Tony.
the safety of your students is not a top priority. Like, what the fuck's going on?
It's an unfortunate situation in which I really do think that like a lot of different things are going to have to like I just don't know if Morehouse is willing to commit themselves to like actually creating more safety for a school because of the way the budget works. I just think that
Yeah, you're gonna have to
yeah,
invest a lot into it, which they should, because I feel
yeah.
like
Yes.
protecting your students becomes paramount. Honestly, that should be the priority.
And if you
Yeah.
don't do it, then less
It,
people are gonna go there, which means less money for y'all dumbasses. So how about y'all think?
and to be honest though, but that's an Atlanta problem, which is it's so weird that
It
breaking
is.
into cars is such a niche Atlanta problem. Like everywhere across Atlanta, you'll find people who have a problem with getting their car broken into. Black, didn't your car get broken into?
No, unless I
No.
put that back.
It's
Yeah,
it's
Well,
happened to my brother before when he was just like
bro,
at a restaurant and they
it
had just
happened.
Damn.
smashed the
Yeah,
window. They go into the car. Of course, there was nothing important in there. Probably some weed or something, but like it's about it. And
yeah.
I feel bad for like the students that's like that has to go through something like that. It's like dang, like you broke my joint and didn't even find nothing important. So now it's just like that's
Facts,
crazy.
find a
That's
calculator.
Found
Good.
some old Chick-fil-A
and
bags
and
and
so now I just gotta just
as a
get a
college
window
student,
fixed
Can we assess
exactly.
that 30
and I'm
cars is
broke.
fucking insane?
Exactly.
What was
Wait,
you
huh?
saying?
30 cars in a session is fucking insane.
Oh yeah,
that's
Like,
nigga.
how they
Like
how,
who
get
the
it. Yeah,
fuck
that's
did
how they
did
get
they
it.
make like a group chat, a mass group chat? Like, hey, we about to everybody come to more house. We about to
how
break into
did
some shit.
nobody
Like
hear
nigga,
niggas?
what?
Unless you
It's the
got
most
like 15
common.
niggas, there is no way that one or two people should have been able to break into 30 cars
Early
and
bird get the
not
worm,
get
bro.
caught.
Early
those are
bird get the
some
worm.
dedicated
That's
But
ass.
hey, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. If most people that we think of that go to Morehouse, if you see a bunch of niggas masked up breaking into cars, are you going to try to stop them from doing that?
I didn't say that,
Not
but
not
like,
not not us, but people
no, well,
that
I
we
didn't
know
say
of
that.
from.
I didn't say that. I just said, you would call campus police or some shit like that. Especially
Yeah,
if you know, like, your car is over there, it's 30
Yeah.
students. You telling me ain't
right.
nobody saw nothing that was going on?
Wait, it was 30
Facts.
students who broke in? I thought
No,
it was just
30
30
It
cars.
was
like
30
30
students'
30
cars
cars.
they was
cars.
looking
oh
into.
It
30
was
students.
cars from 30
Yeah,
What I
students.
someone saw
what I
something.
find crazy is that the people that was reporting, they was like, "Yo, bro, like they're breaking the cars, and I see your car over there." I'm like, "So you called your mans and not the security?" Kind of bad
Well,
practice.
what can
Yeah,
security do?
that's
They don't have
actually
guns.
is.
It's like, what do you want him to do? Just go? You think he's going out there guns blazing? He got the
Security
strap
can't
on
do
him?
shit.
Exactly.
They got
They
guns,
tell
but
us
they got
that
like them stupid. They got them stupid ass rubber bullets.
yeah,
I
security used to
also
tell us that they're cool with us having guns because they can't protect us.
Wait,
Like
huh?
I heard
Wait,
it out
what?
their mouth, bro.
Yeah,
I shit
that's
you
wild.
not. Like I heard the security lady saying that like honestly they don't give us guns, they don't give us anything to protect y'all. So if I see a student out here with a gun or whatever, I'm not even going to be mad at him or bother him because we can't do it. So you got to protect yourself.
That's why you always had the 40 on you.
Oh, we are in
You had the
Atlanta though. Like you
nines.
can't blame Bulls for real.
Yeah,
Hey,
you really can't, cause like
nigga told this
Atlanta,
guy to fucking
Houston.
NSO, that first little NSO thing. He was like, I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, I got strapped. My homeboy got
Yeah,
robbed. I'm not gonna get robbed. So
And we
man.
not even like in Buckhead, bro. Like we like in the
Straight up,
trenches.
Yeah,
So
bro.
yeah,
Like,
man. Prayers out to those Morehouse students, man. They got any petitions or any foundations? We'll plug that on YouTube video. Anything to create change over there. Love my alma mater, but gotta do better. Um,
got to.
yeah.
No cap.
Well, this
Also,
has
it's
been
kind
a
of
pretty
crazy.
great session of the NIT pod. Closing closeouts from the guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
well, it's your boy B Roy. Sorry, I was a little late. I had to
You was late
handle
as
some
fuck,
stuff a little
bro.
bit early this morning.
You missed all the
Yeah, I
jokes.
know.
You missed all the Nia Long jokes.
It's all good. But I had to handle something this morning. Like I thought I could hop on right away, but yeah, I couldn't. But
I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, shout out B Roy to Illinois. Check out his music. B Roy.
Yeah, I'm B Roy. It's your boy Black. It's been a good one, fellas. It's been a good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing off.
Can't say the same for them Ravens later today.
And we'll
Damn.
about that.
y'all def play. Oh my.
Thanks.
Lando, K
Uh,
Rock, whatever you go by.
hey, you know what it is. Your boy Randall, back by copy of the man. It was good speaking with your boys.
Facts.
Hope
That
you
nice
like the
little
pod.
hiatus. Labor Day recap coming soon.
For
oh
sure.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That was clean.
But yeah, see y'all niggas. I just hope the Bills win today. I hope y'all have a good work week and your boss don't
Thank
stress
you.
you out too much.
Nah, I
That's
appreciate
y'all. No, I know you
Need
thought I was talking
that.
about y'all. I was talking to the fans. Fuck y'all. But
uh,
yeah,
that nigga.
Anyway,
Tomorrow was on.
yeah. So,
niggas said now it's
well, it's been the best men. You know, love your Jones.
a Nia
Uh,
Long joke.
I'll insert other Nia Long movie. And we out. This has been the NIT Podcast. Check us out on YouTube at NIT Pod TV, all caps, TikTok, NIT Pod TV, all lowercase, and on Twitch at 12 at 11:30 to 12 Eastern on Sir Curly on 211. It's your boy, Pod God, Jai Almighty, and we out.
Bye, Anders.